Here Thomas will be performing a dumbbell chest fly. As he laid back on the bench, you'll want to make sure his knees are at a 90-degree angle and his feet are flat in front on the floor. Once again, he'll want to have his tailbone, his thoracic vertebrae, and his head in contact with the bench at all times. He'll want to also retract his scapula and then raise the weight. As he raises the weight, he'll want to have his hands in a neutral hand placement, meaning that his palms are facing towards each other and his elbows at a slight bend. In the lowering phase of this exercise, he'll want to horizontally abduct his arms until the weight is at chest level. He'll stop there and then return back to the starting position. Here, Thomas will be performing a barbell shoulder press. He wants to have soft knees, a neutral spine, and his hand placement should be just outside shoulder width. On the concentric phase of the exercise, at the top, he wants to push and have full extension of the shoulder and elbow joint, and then return the bar back to his chest and repeat this movement. Today, Thomas will be performing a front dumbbell shoulder raise. With this exercise, he wants to have soft knees and neutral spine. He wants to remain looking forward. And when he raises the weights up, he wants to raise them just so that they meet shoulder height, and then control on the lowering phase. Here, Thomas will be performing a dumbbell lateral shoulder raise. This is very similar to the frontal raise, except you were raising the weight to your side. Once again, he wants to have soft knees and neutral spine. And when he raises the weight, he only wants to go to shoulder height and then control on the lowering phase. Today, Thomas will be performing a push-up. He wants to have his hands just outside shoulder width apart, and he wants to be linear from the top of his head to his toes. He'll then lower himself towards the ground. Just before his chest touches the ground, he'll return to the starting position.
Okay, today Eric is doing a pull-up. He's got pronated grip, and he's gonna pull himself up to get his chin over the bar. He's gonna go slow, and his primary muscle mover is his latissimus dorsi. Eric is doing a chin-up today. It is a similar movement to the pull-up, except his grip is supinated, and this activates the biceps far more. Okay, Eric is doing seated cable rows. He's gonna have his feet flat against the plate. His knees are gonna be soft. He's gonna keep a neutral spine. As he's performing the rep, he's gonna retract his scapula and pull the cable right towards his stomach. Nice and slow, concentric and eccentric movements. So Eric is doing horizontal rows. He's gonna have a straight line running from his head down to his feet, which are a little close together. He's gonna do his reps by pulling himself straight towards the bar so the bar lines up with his chest. His glutes are gonna be tight, which is gonna keep his body straight, and his core and back are gonna be engaged, helping him to maintain his form. Eric is doing one arm rows. He's got his knee on the bench. His leg is at 90 degrees with his upper body. Shoulder is right over top his hand, and he's pulling the weight through to his hip, nice and slow. So Eric is going to be doing bent over rows. He's gonna have his feet hip width apart. He's gonna have soft knees. He's gonna lean forward with a neutral spine. And he's gonna pull the bar straight towards his belly button. And he's gonna do this nice and slow.